Namaskar, hello and a very warm welcome to CIET NCERT's special live phone-in interactive program of teaching learning interventions for inclusive classroom. I'm Khurana and this is the program for all the students who are studying in class 4. If you have any questions, any queries regarding our today's program, then please contact us. Let me tell you what are we going to discuss. We are going to talk about the topic, chapter number 7, How Things Work. This is from your book, Our Wondrous World, and the subject is the world around us. So be with us, watch this program and raise your queries if there are any. So you can see on your screens that we have a sign language interpreter with us. Let me please introduce her to all of you. She is Neetu. So Neetu will be interpreting each and every word that we are going to discuss in this particular program. I hope this will be helpful for all of you. For your questions, queries, you can call us on our number, that is 8800440559, or you can email us. The email ID is dth.class4@ciet.nic.in. At this moment, you're watching us on PM eVidya channel number 4 and also on our YouTube channel, that is NCERT Official. In the live chat box, please write down your questions, your queries and share them with us. Now, let me please introduce you to our guest for today. We have with us Miss Monika Khurana. Ma'am, a very warm welcome to you.
Namaskar to everyone.
Namaskar, ma'am. Ma'am is a PRT in Science from ITL Public School, New Delhi. So let's begin this conversation without further ado, and I want to ask ma'am, so the topic is how things work.
Yes,
I would like to ask you what exactly are those things that we are going to see or understand today?
Yes, ma'am. So our students, especially 7-year, 8-year-old students, they see a lot of things around them, right? And they often wonder ki how are they working. Some of the things they use for playing, like their toys. Some of the things make them work, like a pencil help them to write, or a book helps them to read, a bag to carry their things from one place to another. So this chapter is not only telling them about how these simple things around them are working, but also to raise their curiosity level, nurture their skills to discover, explore and observe. So let us see, let us proceed, and I would like to show you something on your screen. If you see, I hope you must have seen these pictures.
Yes, ma'am.
So can you guess what is common in all these objects that you are seeing on your screen right now?
I think all of them spin, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, all of them spin. And I have got some of these objects with me here also.
Okay.
Do you want to try, Tanvi ma'am?
Yes,
in place
please.
of our students, as they are not here.
So here.
So just give it a gentle push.
Okay.
Okay, now give it a hard push.
Hard push.
Yes. So did you notice something?
The first one was moved slowly and this one moved really fast.
Yes. So can you just guess now what is there which is helping it rotate faster or rotate slower?
I'm not sure, ma'am.
Yeah. So we are applying the force.
Okay.
So if you notice what we did, when we gently push it, then it is rotating very slowly and then it stops. But as you push it harder, it rotates for a longer duration. So the force with which we are applying with which we are applying with our muscles, that is making it move faster.
Okay.
So here are some other objects. You can see a fan, a ceiling fan. It's a toy fan. Children enjoy playing with it. A ball, you can see. Or what is it? A lattu.
Lattu.
Spinning top.
Yes.
So all of us have spent our childhood playing with these things, and even the new generation children, they are also playing with all these objects.
Yes. In the picture you have added a fan and a charkha as well. Though charkha is not too common these days, but a toy charkha I think would be easily available for children to experiment.
And they can make it with ice cream sticks also.
Oh, great.
Children can try making it with an ice cream stick. They can use ice cream sticks and a thread, and they can make their own toy charkha also. Mahatma Gandhi made it popular by spinning cotton on this, and he used to wear cotton only. And potter's wheel, I'm sure all of us must have come across. जब हम कभी visit करते हैं किसी गांव में और उसमें तो हम देखते हैं बच्चे दिया बनाना, मटका बनाना. So potter wheel is also a spinning wheel.
Okay.
So all these objects are moving. So what is actually spin? Let's see now. To make something turn around a central point. So this is very important. So we have some more objects with us. Let us see whether they rotate. I have a coin, a bangle, a stone, an eraser, and a pencil.
Okay.
So can you guess what is going to rotate and what is not? So we can just try.
Okay.
See, if I try to rotate an eraser, what is happening? Is it rotating?
No.
It is just sliding,
Yeah.
right? I try to rotate a stone little bit, but then it shakes and it just stops. Then if I try with a pencil, it is rolling, more rolling rather than
Rotating.
rotating. Okay, and then we have a coin. We can try the coin, so it can rotate if we try, and similarly for the bangle. If you try, then it can
Rotate.
rotate. It can spin. So the objects that can spin, spinning top, coin, bangle, and that cannot spin, pencil that rolled, stone that just wobbled, shook from its place, and eraser that just slided little bit.
So can you tell us the reason behind why some things can spin and some things cannot spin?
Yes, it depends on the shape of your spinner.
Okay.
If the spinner is properly balanced, I have some more spinners with me that I have made using the waste material, cardboards and the toothpicks.
Okay.
So just look at the shape. What is the shape? It is a perfect round and there is a central point. So through that central point, I have inserted one toothpick, right? So if I try to rotate it, it will rotate nicely because the weight is completely balanced on all the sides. The shape is uniform. It is not like a stone, irregular shape, right? But at the same time, if you look at this spinner, what is the difference between this spinner and the earlier spinner that you see?
In the earlier one, the center point was used with the toothpick, but here the point used is not the center one.
Yes, exactly. So here, let us see now what is happening with this spinner. Do you think that it is going to spin like the previous one?
Maybe, no. No, it's not spinning.
It is not spinning. So what does it show? Here the balance is completely disturbed.
Okay.
So even if it is shape is round, the balance is not there. Okay. So that is why we cannot. I have one more spinner in which I had put a bindi on one of the sides.
Can you tell us why?
Bindi will help them feel also where is the bindi. They can feel, touch, and at the same time when you rotate, just see what is happening. Can you see bindi now?
No. When
But
it was spinning, I couldn't.
Yes, when it is spinning, we cannot see bindi. So where did bindi go? So when a spinner is going around, the edges get blurred, and similarly this bindi also got blurred. If you noticed, it formed a fake, very faint ring. Just see.
Yes.
It formed a very faint ring. It gives a feeling of continuation. So there are several things around us that rotate,
Okay.
including our planets. You know, our Earth is rotating all the time.
Like you said, that Earth is rotating and the circles you have shown. So these are all circular form, circular shape. I just want to know if we use any other shape, let's say square or rectangle or even triangle, can they spin?
Let's try. I have one sample for these two for you.
Okay.
This is a square spinner. If you just see, proper square,
Yeah.
and center there is this toothpick. Let's see.
Oh, it's rotating.
What is the shape when it is rotating? Is it looking a square now?
No, not at all.
So same reason, when the object is rotating, the edges get blurred and it looks like a circle only.
Okay.
Let's try with the triangle also. See, it is spinning, but not to a very long extent like a square or a circle.
Right.
So a balance is important. Triangle can also spin, but not for a very long duration as a circle or a square that you just now saw.
Because of the balance?
Because of the balance.
Okay.
Yes. There are other forces also acting on it. There is friction. So just understand when the two surfaces are rubbing against each other. You can try with your hands if you are rubbing against each other. So there is some heat generated.
Yes.
And same thing is happening when the when we use any spinner and we are trying to rotate it. So there is a friction between the surface, the tip, and between the surface on the tabletop wherever we are rotating, whether it is floor or anywhere. So this friction slows the movement. Friction always slows the movement. And to minimize the friction, we use a pointed tip. All right.
Okay.
So we have one more very interesting toy that we often use. I want you to try this and rotate for our students.
Okay.
Just see what is happening.
I can't see the colors
Separately,
Yes.
right? So all the colors seem to be mixing into each other if you notice.
Yes.
Right. What is happening here? So when we are rotating, the edges getting blurred, the colors seem to mix. So this leads to a newer concept for our students, that they can actually now think of that white light is not actually white light. It is made up of these 7 colors that you can see here. So this leads to a new thought of, line of thought for our children, that they can think into this line by making a toy spinner, by painting it into 7 colors. We can actually do experiment for sun's light, white light is made up of 7 colors.
Okay.
Isn't it interesting?
It is very interesting. So if I'm rotating it slowly, then I can see the colors.
Yes, then you can.
Okay. Wonderful.
So we have something more here for our children who cannot see the colors. So how they can learn about this concept that white light is made up of 7 colors, or how they can. So I have made a spinner with 7 different components, and I have given them a textured surface. So if you touch, you can see actually that one is smooth or one is rough.
I can make
Frizzy.
out the difference.
Yes, you can make out the difference. One is smooth, soft, frizzy, rough,
Rough.
right? So
One is glittery.
glittery. So this helps the children at least perceive that there are 7 different components, and when we will rotate them. Now just let's see when we are rotating or spinning. Can we see the separate components?
No.
So again they blend and form a uniform motion. So children can feel the vibrations, observe the sound of the spinner, and then make out when it is spinning fast, there is less sound. When it slows, it starts wobbling, shaking, and the sound increases, and then it stops. Right?
Right. So, ma'am, can I ask what all material have you used to?
This is all waste material, Tanvi ma'am. If you just see, I had old boxes at home, cardboard boxes that we get as gifts or when we purchase something. So I have made, these are all reused material. So there is nothing which I have bought from market.
Okay.
All these objects were available at home, so children can easily, children, they can easily make these teaching learning materials at home.
Great.
And we can even use old ballpoint pen refill if you don't have the toothpick.
Okay.
So old ballpoint pen refill can be used to make this central line.
Okay. All right. And ma'am, because we are talking about spinning and rotating, I also want to ask you something regarding the floating. So I want to ask you that there are some things which keep on floating on the water, and then there are things which drown. So what is this theory? What is this process? Would you like to explain that?
Yes, so let's do an activity. I'm sure all children and including ourselves, we have played with paper boats when we were kids, or even the children, those who are these age children, they all love.
Yes.
Right? So I have also made a paper boat.
You've
So
got
I'm
two
going
paper
to,
boats.
yes, let's see whether they float or not.
Okay.
So I'm putting it in water. So guess what is going to happen to it?
It might float.
So when I put it in water,
See, it's floating.
floating. So I have one more boat, if you can see. So now I'm going to put this into water. Now what happened?
It's not floating.
It is floating, but it has flipped. If you notice,
Yeah, it's not balanced.
it is not balanced. So again, for floating, we have to remember that balance of the shape is very important. If you look at the base of these two boats, you can make out the difference.
Right.
Right? So a broader surface object will usually float nicely, and an object like this may flip and may not float as well as the other one.
Okay. But then, so this was about boats, and you've made the paper boats. Paper is very light. But ma'am, as a thing like a safety pin. Safety pin is such a small thing, but it still doesn't float. And if we talk about a bowl, let's say any heavy bowl made up of, let's say, a stainless steel, then it will float on water. Why is that so?
Let us try this activity and see for ourselves.
Okay, okay.
So safety pin, I'm going to put in water. It is very lightweighted, right?
Right.
Everybody knows it is very lightweight. So guess it, whether it is going, is it going to float or is it going to sink?
It won't float.
It won't float. Very good. So it has gone down.
Yeah.
So how do we know it has gone down? We can actually touch, we can feel it has become wet. My fingers have become wet. So it has gone down.
It has drowned entirely.
Drowned. It has gone down to the base. Okay. And now I have a bowl, quite heavy as compared to the safety pin. And if I put it on water, see, it is floating.
Floating.
So what is the difference here between the safety pin and the bowl? The shape.
Okay.
Bowl is spread out over a large area and it can trap a lot of air. If I somehow remove air from this bowl, then this is going to sink as well. So how can we remove air?
True.
So we can put some objects into it, so that as the object will go into the bowl, it will remove the air out.
Okay.
And let's see, I have this stone, so let's try with this only.
Okay.
So if I put this stone in the bowl, see, you could heard the sound also, it immediately hit the bottom of the water. It also sank.
Sank.
So now the air is removed and the bowl has also gone down.
Okay.
So shape is very important, and this is how, you know, we make our ships also. The ship is made up of steel, so that is heavier than water. It should go down and sink in water, but it does not sink. So what do? We make the ship shape broad surface area, and there is a huge air chamber that makes it light weighted and helps it to float in water.
Okay. Okay. And ma'am,
I have one more object.
yes, please.
Aluminium foil, if you could see, flattened. Just guess what is going to happen to it.
It will float.
I have made a aluminium ball, float. So even if we hard press, but there is still some air, I have beaten this aluminium foil quite hard so that there is no air. Let's see what happens with it. It goes
Down.
down. So it sinks in the water, whereas these two are still floating.
Floating.
Got it? So
So-
if the air is removed, any object that has air trapped into it can easily float.
Can students do this experiment at home with multiple things?
Yes, they can try whatever object they have around with them. Look at our slide also, what is sinking and what is floating. Floating is on the surface.
Right.
The object stays on the surface. Whereas in sinking, it goes down. It becomes wet when you try to take it out. Your hands become wet. So that is how you come to know that it has gone down. All right.
Right. Ma'am, there's an experiment with lemon. Would you like to show it to us?
Yes. So
Okay.
what we do, when we take water in a glass,
Okay. Half filled.
Half filled so that it does not spill out.
Okay.
And I try to put a lemon into this. So the lemon is sinking or floating?
No, it has gone down.
It has gone down. So if I want to make this lemon float, what should I do? So what I am going to do, I am going to take one more glass.
Okay.
And take almost equal amount of water. And we'll add some salt to it. So we have just now learnt that lighter objects float, heavier objects go down. So if in this case now the water is lighter and lemon is heavier, so it has gone down, right? So I add some salt so that I can increase the weight of the water.
Okay.
Okay. So let's stir it.
You're dissolving the salt in the water. Yes,
we are mixing salt like we make lemonade, but this is too much salt.
Okay.
So we have to take little more. And now let us try what happens to this lemon.
It's up and floating.
If I could show from the front camera also to our students. So sinking and floating. So this is the experiment you have seen.
Right. Ma'am, wonderful. And the experiments that you just showed were so creative, and I am sure the students, they are going to try something or the other at their end, at their own place. Ma'am, let's just go to the keywords and have a look at it. So today's keywords are spin, float, sink. Ma'am, would you like to give some homework to our children?
Yes. Children can collect, because we did sinking, floating and spinning, so children can find out any old sponge, dry sponge or any piece of sponge which is easily available at home and try this activity with it. So put the dry sponge in a bucket or a glass of water, right, and then observe whether it is sinking or floating. It is the sponge, right? And next activity, you have to crush the sponge very tightly, make a ball like this, and then put it in water and observe what happens.
Okay.
So let children do this activity and write their observation. Let us not tell them what is going to happen in right now only. Let them try.
Sure. And the modified version of the same homework would be?
Modified version, we have given children some options. And they can actually think on this line that when the sponge was dry, what is there? There are a lot of tiny holes in the sponge. Think in terms of aluminium foil that we did. When we beat it hard, what had happened? What we had removed from it? Right. So similarly, what are we going to do with this sponge when we are squeezing it tight? So what is going to happen? They can think in this term and then they can write their answers in that.
Okay, great. And the students, you can send this homework to us in this particular format. All you have to do is write your name first and then the class is 4th, your school's name and address, and then write the teacher's name. Here please mention Miss Monika Khurana, and then date of the session is 7th of November 2025, followed by the photograph. This is optional, either you can attach it or you can skip it. We'll be expecting your homeworks and you can send it on this particular email ID, that is dth.class4@ciet.nic.in. So thank you so much, ma'am, for being with us today. And there's one more thing that ma'am would like to show. Let's have a look.
So it's a mind map, Tanvi ma'am, if you can see. It is a normal mind map just to cover up all the key concepts of the chapter. We can do it in the form of clouds and we can also do it through the braille.
Okay. Why have you used braille?
So children who are visually impaired or who are facing difficulty in reading, they can actually feel the dots and they can read and revise the concepts.
Okay. And this mind map also can be prepared by children themselves?
Themselves, yes.
Great, great. Thank you so much, ma'am, for this wonderful, wonderful session, and we really enjoyed each and everything that you showed, that you informed us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you to all the viewers for being with us. It was a wonderful program, and please watch it again if in case you have missed it, because this was interesting, exciting and totally worth it. With this, I am thanking you once again, and I would also like to thank our sign language interpreter, Neetu. Thank you for interpreting each and every word that we discussed. And with this, we are wrapping up this particular program, but don't go anywhere. We have a lot of programs scheduled for all of you. Let's just have a look at the schedule. Yes, the next program is going to be at 2 o'clock from 2 to 2:30. Class 9 students can watch this particular program of science on the topic, the fundamental unit of life. And for students studying in class 4 and class 7, if in case you have not purchased your textbooks, then you can easily purchase it either from Amazon or Flipkart or from NCERT official website. With this information, thank you so much, and I'm Tanvi Khurana. I'll take a leave of you. Have a great day ahead. Take care and be healthy and be happy. Namaskar.